this unique issue at work where we've got a Windows application and I need to be able to test this application using Selenium. And the problem that I found was that when I do an inspect on some of the elements on that application, I cannot use the element. It is non-functional. It doesn't allow me to click it or send text to it because I can't find that item, even though expect says this is the ID or this is the actual class name, for instance. So that's a unique issue. In Python, I solved it by using PyAuto GUI, which allows me to get to click in certain areas of the screen. Also, I can send keyboard presses, anything from or anything on the keyboard can be pressed, enter, tab, spacebar. So that helps a lot. So when we look at, say, for instance, Java, I found that I had to bring in a package, I think, which is a robot API. The problem is that with this package, the code looks as follows. So I do bring in the Gecko driver, which launches a Firefox, and the web driver, which I put in a variable called driver.get the actual URL, and then I click on a little download button for Adobe Reader. Then I try to use robot, put it in a variable called robot, and according to the documentation, I can use robot.keyPress to specify a certain key event on that specific page. Now, what does this page look like? I can show you quickly. It's our Adobe, and I want to click this link. The only problem is, as soon as I click that link, I will be met with this particular pop-up box, which allows me to either open it with a disk image mounter or save the file. Now, I want to be able to click in Save File and then click OK in order to get this file down to my system. I don't necessarily want it to open with the disk image mounter if I'm not ready to install it right away. So, the thing is, according to this, I can hit the down key, then press tab 3 times, and then press enter, so that I can actually do those selects on the screen. So I want to press down, but what I ran into is that when I press tab, it goes to this particular document view here. Sorry, this is not document view, but this document section here, which shows the actual file size. And when I press tab again, nothing happens. I was thinking that if I press tab, it's going to go there, and then here, and then here, which will allow me to get to the OK button, so that when I press enter, I can actually download the file to my machine. But this is not possible, it seems, and therefore my program fails. Now I don't know if there's a different way of doing this, but let me show you how I can do it easily in Python. So in Python, I'm gonna import time. I'm gonna also import PyAutoGUI. I'm also going to import from Selenium, import WebDriver, and then I'm gonna do exactly what I've done in the Java program, what I tried to do in the Java, is try to open Firefox with a Gecko driver, go to this URL, click on this element here by XPath, and then I'm going to try and do those clicks or presses. Well, in this, with PyAutoGUI, I'm going to do clicks. So here we go. So first of all, I want to specify driver equals WebDriver. WebDriver.firefox, and I want to put the executable path. Executable path, and I want to find that executable path. So it is in my documents or the documents on my Mac, and I'm just going to copy that path and paste it and specify the Gecko driver, if I spell that correctly. So then I want to maximize the window on Firefox, so that will be easy and be driver.maximize window. Once I've maximized the window, I want to do a driver.get so that I can get the URL, which is this URL here, and I'll copy that and get back to PyCharm and enter that URL there. So that will get me onto the download landing page for Adobe Reader. Now I need to click on this download Acrobat Reader button. So I right click, do an inspect of the element, get that, and copy the XPath. Once I've copied the XPath, go back to PyCharm. Now I can say driver find element by XPath, and I will paste that XPath. Now, right, so once I've clicked that link, it's going to do the following. And it's going to give me this little pop-up box. Right. So in here with Python, I would like to use PyAutoGUI to handle those clicks that I can't get to normally, just like the application at my company where some of the elements don't work. I can't find the element, or I can't execute something on that element, then I can revert back to PyAuto GUI. So you'll do a print PyAuto GUI.position to find out what position on screen I need to click at. So what I'll do is put my mouse on the area that I want to click in on screen, and then I'll run this little print statement. And that should give me a result. So this is the area on the screen that I would like to do the click. So in here, I'm going to say PyAuto GUI.click, open brackets. I'll just paste this here for now, just to get those numbers, which is 558, 495, 558, 495. Right. I can get rid of this. So that's the first click with PyAuto GUI. I'm going to do this again because I need to click OK. What I'll do is on this little file here, I'm going to run this to find out what the position is of the OK button. And I'm going to run this again. And once it's done, I'm going to copy this location on screen for the OK button. Go back to my file, then paste just to get the numbers, which is 849, 849, 582. Right, and I can get rid of this. Okay, so that's basically me done with this example. This is what it looks like in Java. I find Java to be so bloated, although I do understand that it's way faster than Python. But in Python I can get away with less code, as you can see. I'm just going to put in a couple of sleeps so that we can see what's going on. Just going to give it, let's give it 3 seconds. Do the same, yeah. And because I don't know how long, actually I did time it, it's about around 30 seconds to download. So I'm just going to put 30 seconds, it's just for this exercise in any case. Then I'm going to do a driver.quit, which means that I'm going to close the browser once I'm done. Right, so let's see if this actually happens. So I'll just select that little Python version Java file and let's run it. Okay, so it opens up Firefox. and it doesn't click my little X path because I might have not sent the click for it. So let's try and fix that up. Yeah, so it doesn't click. I forgot to put that in. So let me just stop that from running. Let's run this again. Firefox will open, it will maximize. It will go to the correct link that I specified. It then clicks the download button. As you can see, the clicks happened, and the actual download is proceeding. So it's downloading 197 megabytes, and there's 4 seconds left, and a few seconds left, and it's done. And Firefox closes because I put the driver.quit. So this is how I can get around that with Java. I had issues. I don't know how to get around it. If somebody can help me out, then that would be great. Maybe I can use Java as a replacement to Python if I need to automate this in-house application, which is a Windows application. So I'm going to try and run this quickly and see. So it opens Firefox, which is great. I've not learned how to maximize the window using Java. I can do the click with Java to download. I get this little pop-up box, and it's trying to execute those robot commands, but I'm not getting anywhere with it. So if there's any help, then that will allow me to use Java to do clicks on a Windows application, or executing OS commands, or where I can use Winium, which is a Selenium tool, to interact with the custom application that we use at our company. So with that, I thank you